Yo, what are you doing?
What's up?
Do you know what time it is?
No.
Do you know what day it is?
Sunday?
It's Halloween!
Podcast.
It's the Halloween special!
Grease Trap's Halloween special. Alright, let's go record the Halloween special.
Sounds good with me.
Wait, but where's Sean?
I think I heard him in the other room.
Yeah, probably. Sean, where are you? What?
Let's get it, my guy.
Alright. Welcome back to the Grease Trap. My name is Dom.
I'm James.
And I'm Sean.
And this is the Halloween special.
The Spooktacular.
The Spooktacular.
Absolutely.
Gotta love it. So, you guys might have seen that intro. It took us a lot of work.
I think it took us like 3 weeks
Yeah, it was like
planning.
we took those shots like among 6 different days among 3 weeks. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was honestly a wild recording process, but I really liked it in the result.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was wild. Sean,
Yeah.
what's that face for, Sean?
Get something to say, Sean?
No, I said yeah.
You saying I'm capping? I'm capping,
You
bro?
saying we record this in 15 minutes?
It did not take us 15 minutes. It was like 10.
It did take 15 to get away for me to come.
Ah, we did. Yeah, yeah.
Hate to say it.
Well,
Guilty.
the cat's out of the bag.
Well, now you got us. Let's talk about what we're going into.
Let's do it.
We were gonna do Halloween topics, and we got them from this website called baggrammarian.com. Just give them a little shout out because we're taking from their ideas.
With the brilliant earth. Stone with sapphires. No, it's just a website.
The ads, the Halloween ads.
All right, so I'll start us off. I'll read off the first question. What do you think a ghost would look like?
What a ghost would look like.
Yeah.
I would say it's just like us, but maybe like either blue, like very like transparent, so you can barely see the features.
That's your answer? You
Yeah.
have anything to say?
They're kind of like us.
I feel like a ghost looks different for everybody. Like, I feel like there is no one way we can interpret a ghost, you know?
It's how you conceive
Like,
it. It's how you
No,
perceive it.
exactly, yeah. For all you know, it's something you hear and just see in your brain or something. You have no idea. That just works on a whole different spectrum from what we see. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
So I've seen like a bunch of things on like all over like the internet about like ghost stories, and sometimes you can't even tell that they're ghosts if these stories are true.
Well, absolutely.
But you know, there's
It's all
different types
perception.
of ghosts. There's like, I literally know them like off my head because I played this game. There's like wraiths, there's revenants, there's banshees, there's poltergeists. There's like a bunch of them, and they all have different things. Like some of them actually are like what you said. You can't physically see them, you can hear them, and it's like mental. But like, there's also like poltergeist is like that, but they also fling shit around the house. Like they have physical contact with stuff.
I feel like breaking it down. I feel like you can see any ghost if they want you to see them. Like I feel like they'll keep themselves hidden, but like they'll make their presence known.
It could be a thing like the Polar Express too. It's like if you're weak-minded, if you don't believe,
Yeah.
it's like you're not gonna
You're
get
honestly
it.
right, yeah. Wow, I like the way you like the Polar Express.
The
yeah.
Polar Express.
Love tying that one in. Yeah.
We're a little bit off with that. We need like 2 months.
Yeah, that's
Tie that back
next
in.
season.
Oh, I can't wait for the Christmas special.
That one we gotta start planning out.
We got
Yeah.
That one might actually take us a while to
Regardless.
record.
We do Secret Santa podcasts.
Yeah.
Even though I think it's uneven. Does that actually? No, you could do that.
Come on, bro. It's Halloween. It's literally.
Alright,
It's literally October
You
31st.
right.
Alright. You got a topic?
I like the one that we were talking about earlier. It was what's scary, speaking in front of 100 people that skydiving. Not even Halloween, but I think that was just a late question.
What would you say?
See, I think I said it earlier. Like, I would speak in front of 100 people if I had to. Do I like speaking in front of a lot of people? I mean, I don't mind it. I don't like favor it, you know, and I don't go out of my way for it. I would do it if I had to, no problem.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to go skydiving, but I would have to sit. Wait.
Did you ever have to do something like school? Like
Yeah.
when you like read something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess you've done it.
So
before.
at this point, I'm 20 years old. Like, I don't give a shit, you know. Like, I'm like, oh well.
I'm numb to it too.
But
It's like,
I'd rather speak in front of 100 people because I'm scared of heights.
well, I think it's what's more scarier.
Oh, what's more scary?
Like, overall.
Some jumping out of a plane.
Jumping out
Like,
of a
what do you think you feel more nerves on the stage
Jumping
or in the
out of a plane.
helicopter?
Helicopter.
Yeah.
By far. Because then you have to like
No,
literally
you're
spend
absolutely right.
probably 10 minutes. I don't know how fast you go, just falling. It's
That's
like,
I don't think it's
Fuck,
10
nah,
minutes.
that's the part. Nah, it's
Yeah,
not.
definitely
That's
not.
the part that
They're
you
like-
live for. That anxiety, that rush.
Bro, like,
If
what
you're
if,
not in it for that, you don't go.
what if
you
your
know?
chute doesn't open, bro?
that's what I would always be thinking.
What if your chute doesn't
You
open?
literally get that whole experience to think about that until you drop.
What's the worst thing that happens talking to
Well-
a bunch of people? I stutter a couple times. Oh no, I'll sound like an idiot.
It's like, I
I
think I go on the
100% of
helicopter.
those people do not make it to the ground. I'll tell you that statistic.
Hmm?
I don't gotta look at no data to know that 100% of those people do not make it to the ground. Actually, I probably am wrong about that. I think there's probably somebody out there who went skydiving and their parachute didn't work and they made it to the ground.
Yeah, they just fucking smack the ground 20 million feet in the air.
Wasn't that I know there was a thing with a blimp, and they just like, it was back in like, I think it was the 1800s, just let a blimp off, and they didn't have any like ropes or anything. They just like, it was kind of like new, like Zeppelins, so they just let the person out, who was a priest, and they couldn't get him, so he floated away, and they never found the body. It's just,
Wow. So like it just kept going.
it just kept going.
Like a balloon.
They didn't have helicopters back then. It's just like,
No.
what? It's like, where are you going?
Nah, yeah, you think that was like some new profound thing, you know? Like that was like us like building like some like actually they have jetpacks. I don't know, just some new crazy state of the art shit that shoots you into space and then they're like we can't get them back. Like
I want to
It's
get.
like, well,
and they're just watching them
on
go.
to the
Like,
next one.
I want to get a jetpack.
I heard they're very hard to fly.
Really?
I saw that on Stanley's Superhumans. There was this guy who knew how to. I don't know. He was allegedly a superhuman because he knew how to fly this extremely advanced jetpack.
What is it, like the water one? Or like,
I have no, not the water one. It was actually like gas powered or something.
I didn't even know we had gas powered jetpacks yet.
It was. I don't know if it was not. It wasn't gas. It was like air pressure or something like that. Like gas, but it had like these certain special gases in them or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know. Yeah, not gasoline, gas. Regardless, somebody pick a new question because let's get back to Halloween.
Who is your guys' favorite horror movie character?
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers?
Easily Michael Myers.
I'm gonna have to go
Look
with.
at the tattoo of him. Come on, man.
Yeah, that tattoo's sick. Show the podcast.
Not one day.
Nah, we're
One
not
day,
showing,
one
we're not
day.
showing a
Review.
podcast.
One day, one day.
Eventually.
I'd probably go John Kramer. Oh, that's his name.
From what? Well, I'm drawing a blank. Kramer. That sounds extremely familiar.
You wanna guess?
No, I don't.
Crazy not super villain, horror villain. Jigsaw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that's his name. I don't know why I forgot his name.
What's your favorite though?
Horror character?
Yes.
Probably Scream.
Scream?
Yeah, it's John
Okay.
Kramer. Only because, like, I love the Scary Movie. Like, I love Scary Movie, the first one. And it's fucking hilarious. And, like, the real version of Scream is also pretty good. So, and all the memes that they make, it's like, what's that?
That's true, yeah.
I like Scream.
He's very comical in his own way.
Yeah.
Michael Myers is my favorite. I don't know. Michael Myers, he's just like, he's literally like the devil himself that just walks among the earth and
He's
just.
the most intimidating.
Yeah, like
I'd rather Jason than him.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm not gonna
like,
lie.
If I
Yeah.
had to pick someone other than Scream, though, it's probably Chucky.
Yeah.
So
What?
what?
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
If I had to pick someone other than Scream, it's probably Chucky.
Chucky's
Chucky.
so lit. I fuck
Chucky's
with
the Child's Play movies were just like ridiculous at a certain point.
But
The
they're
first one
great.
was cool. After that, I was like, all right, this whole.
The Seed of Chucky and the Bride of Chucky were just
Seed of
they're
Chucky.
trash. They're
Those
alright.
were trash.
I like them though. There's actually a big cult following for them. Like people love that. shit.
Sorry to insult the cult, but
Yeah, the cult of Chucky.
they were
That
just.
was a movie
You know
too.
what? They were basically movies. Cause I know what you mean. They were movies that were like so bad they were good.
Yeah,
Like they were just made to be stupid.
Because if you're
Like-
watching it and you actually finish it, you're just like, you know what? It wasn't that bad.
I hope I'm not like
I wanna
insulting
watch it again.
anybody really badly and they think it's like a blockbuster hit or something.
I mean, Child's Play 1.
Like
was
I'm rating it
crazy.
sitting here like it's a garbage ass movie that's supposed to just be garbage. Like
I mean, it's alright.
no, yeah, it wasn't horrible.
I would say it's probably top tier.
First Child's Play
Great
movie was
movies.
lit though. First Child's Play movie was
The
great.
second one was lit too with the kid comes back.
I can't remember it honestly. I
It's-
know I saw it at some point. Like I watched it with my friends or something when I was a young kid.
The first one is he beats Chucky, and then the second
No,
one
yeah,
is
no.
Chucky comes back to the same kid, like when he's like adopted a new family.
I think I remember that.
That shit was crazy.
I don't remember the whole thing. Did he have like a different color hair at that point or something like that?
Kind of like a bowl cut or
Yeah,
something.
it was. I remember there was like very distinct differences with the kid.
Sean, you should get a bowl cut.
Yeah, like Patty Pimblett, Patty the Batty.
Patty today. I'm not talking transplants and movies, I'm talking absolutes.
I would speak absolutes.
I actually have to come with another question because I thought of it.
Mhm.
Who would you guys fight? Any famous horror character like
Who would I fight? I
Like
mean,
the easiest one, like
the easiest one, probably Chucky.
nah, I don't know about because
Yeah.
you can't really kill him.
Actually, no, you're right. I can think of something different.
Because every movie ends with him just coming
You're
back.
right.
We
But,
went
I
over-
mean, Michael Myers always comes back.
Yeah,
Jason
I
comes
know,
back.
they're not in the bracket for this. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
you're
think
right.
We
about
went over
Gremlins
this.
or some
We
shit.
went,
exactly.
we went over this a few weeks ago. Remember
That's a
that?
good one,
Remember there was that whole thing going around, like who would you rather run away from for a week? You win like fucking $50 million.
Was it like Predator and
It
something
was
else?
it was like Jason, Freddy, and like the guy from It, the clown.
That'd be
the clown?
Pennywise.
The
Yeah,
clown.
I fucking forgot his name. Yeah,
Fucking the clown, man.
yeah, bro. I'm go-
Because
oh,
you
deal
could
with
just
that.
call him a little bitch.
all you gotta
and
all you gotta do is cut his ass and be like, I'm not fucking scared. Of
But
you.
I mean, I think you don't have that information because you know how you said like Freddy Krueger, like they figured out how to kill Freddy Krueger and shit. Like
How did they kill Freddy? I
I
forgot.
honestly can't remember, but it was just
I think
it
it
was
was
some
the same
like
way.
religious thing. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like a demon or something, right?
I know it's. I know his story. If you guys want me to say it,
Was that
you guys know his story?
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
I've gone back and forth to it so many times. I never actually like analyzed the whole story like as a character. But
It's-
was it-
I mean, I think it's the most recent, but it's also the old one. He was a janitor at a school,
yeah.
and he was really close to the kids, where it was like uncomfortable close. And the parents like they complained about him. He just like the kids like thought he was all right, like he was a good guy. And the parents all teamed up together and they went to his house late at night. They burnt down his house
Oh
and
yeah.
they killed him. And then he came back as literally a nightmare.
I knew it was something that like he was in a burned down house or building or some shit like
Yeah.
that. And there was people who particularly did it to him. Because you remember you see the third movie?
Which one? The New Warriors or something?
Something like that.
Dream
the
Warriors?
Dream Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the stupidest one.
Yeah,
But
definitely. That's the one that.
It finished off the story. It's always the stupidest one. No, just like the Godfather. The third.
oh, I was
movie.
just about to fucking say.
Oh my god! First it's 1, 2 masterpieces. 3 was just get it out of my face.
3 was just like they forced it,
Exactly.
and they waited so long so Al
Alright,
Pacino would
that's
get
the-
old.
That's the Godfather. Down. And Freddy Krueger, didn't they say that like his wasn't his mom? He was born out of like his mom being like raped or something like that. I think something like that.
I think I remember something
Yeah.
like that.
Something like serious.
I think that's actually it. Yeah.
Whoa.
See, that's actually the one Freddy Krueger movie I don't pay any mind because, like you said, it was the worst.
Yeah, it was the worst.
You know
That's
what we
like the
haven't even
Halloween.
mentioned?
What?
Edward Scissorhands.
I don't know anything
That
about
wasn't
it.
really horror though.
Really?
Was it
No,
Johnny
I've
Depp?
never even
It was
seen
Johnny
it.
Depp,
I've
yeah.
actually never seen it.
What was it
so
in? Like,
I just know about who he is.
Tom, if you watch, it's not really a horror movie. No, he could be. He's definitely like a spooky character, but he's not really. It wasn't really horror because the whole idea is he was a good guy. You know, he not even. He was just harmless, but like he was just scary looking with scissor hands, and people thought he was scary.
I don't even remember the movie.
You
I
know,
felt like it was
It was
kind
a
of
good
like
movie.
edgy, right?
you know who's pretty
No, it
scary?
was edgy. I forget who the director's
Yeah, I
name
guess
was.
scissors.
Was up?
Because scissors.
You know who's pretty scary?
Who?
Frankenstein.
Red, good.
Frankenstein's gay. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something. Who were we just talking about before Frankenstein?
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, Tim Burton.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that.
He's the
director-
one that
he's
directed
known.
that?
He's known for edgy
Nah.
movies like that.
Didn't he make? He
made
made.
They made The Nightmare
Christmas.
Before Christmas.
That's the best Disney movie by far. I love
That
that.
is a great movie. I was gonna mention that, but I was like, that's like a Christmas.
All right,
movie.
next
I would
question.
buy
I mean, I was about to say, is
Movie
it a Halloween or a Christmas movie?
Yeah, as I said, it's like a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's a Christmas, but I think it's
Yeah.
also Halloween.
I'll call it Christmas, I guess, because like the whole idea is Christmas, I guess.
I would say it's 50-50.
I got a good one here. Do you believe in psychics? And would you like to know your future? And would you want to know how and when you die?
Alright, that's a very in-depth question to just be like, among the list, but okay.
I don't think I believe in psychics. I think they really just they can say the boring shit, and if it resonates to you, then I feel like anything they can say just resonates.
I believe in them to an extent. Like, there's certain things that, like, it's just like a generic thing that everyone has in their life. But I've, like, heard stories, like, from people close to me where these psychics, like, really break down their life and it's, like, 100% true and they've never met them before.
Okay.
And it's, like, stuff that you would just not generally, like, be like, oh,
But
like,
you don't know if that's fake or not. Like they could literally just be paying the person to make a career for them, and then once
No,
they're
you're
famous, they literally give them a huge cut. It's like you gave me this
You're
career.
absolutely right. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. You're absolutely
Very
right.
Of course,
skeptical
of
with
course.
it. But do you believe in it?
To an extent. Like, I don't 100% believe in it. Like, I'm not gonna base my future on some person I'm paying $300 an hour to tell me I'm gonna be rich.
Never do that.
You
$300 an hour is pretty ridiculous.
Like I don't know the rates for psychics. I've never been.
That
to
probably
one.
is it.
I've heard that.
Honestly.
Isn't there stuff? There's like a medium or something.
Yeah, there's
like,
psychic mediums.
Yeah,
So, like,
mediums are
there's a-
tarot readings, right?
But I heard there's a different. I have no idea.
The
I
mediums-
have no
I
idea.
know
I
that the
don't-
mediums, they're like connected to like the spirit world, and they can
Yeah,
like,
they're
talk
supposed to
like,
be. Yeah, no, that's what meant by medium is like they're the middle ground or something. But
Was that the thing in the Conjuring movies with the what was there was the wife and the husband, and they were like the ghost hunter. I forgot that
Ed and
name.
Lorraine Warren.
Yeah, the
oh
Warrens.
yeah, there was.
yeah.
They were in like The Conjuring. There was in a.
Were they
They're connected
mediums?
to Annabelle, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think his wife was supposed to be medium, and then he was just like a very good like.
Interpreter.
Yeah, he was very good at just. I don't even know. He was just good. I don't know. He knew what he was doing. Like
Yeah,
that's
they were
all.
hunters, bro.
Did you guys see the third one?
The new one?
Yeah, the third Conjuring.
Conjuring? I don't think I did. I
I'm
know.
not
I
sure.
saw the first two. I really liked those a lot.
It's definitely the weakest. I think you 100% agree with me,
But
but
yeah, third one
Like
was
what you
really-
said.
Yeah. Wait, the one that just came out, right?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I saw it.
with the law, it's like could ghosts be accountable in law?
Yeah.
It's like if you're
Yeah, the
possessed,
kid,
like
the
you
kid got
for
possessed
murder.
and like fucking went on like a kill streak, yeah.
Yeah, and then he was possessed though, so it was like, can you really hold him accountable for it?
And they proved that he was possessed, yeah.
But he actually did get a sentence at the end. I think he had like 2 years, and then he was let out. 2 years is wild though. Like that's not that bad. For murder.
Imagine you was really possessed, and then they're like, "Yo, you're a killer," and then they just throw you in jail, and you go to jail possessed.
That was in the movie, I think, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
What
watched.
the-
yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
He was
What the fuck?
He was in like
That
some
sounds
sort of
like a
room
horrible
all by
life.
himself, and like he was fucking everything up.
That's a
Like he was
horrible
making
life.
everything fly at the walls. It was fucking.
It was crazy.
Oh my
It was
God,
actually
bro.
crazy.
That's horrifying.
Next,
Oh, I forgot about the topics. What about that question I asked you guys before?
Which is
The costume one.
what about look at? Oh, if you could. Okay.
That's a great one.
What exactly
Can't
was the
find-
question?
It's
if you could pay a makeup artist,
Oh yeah, if you pay a professional makeup artist and give perfect money for this one costume only, what costume would you choose? It's like literally 100% representation of this person that you choose.
I had my answer. Now, I even said, even though it's not like, it wouldn't be that hard to do this. I mean, compared to like some other things, you know what I'm saying? If I was like, yo, make me look like Thanos or something like that.
That'd
But-
be so beat.
No, yeah, I wouldn't even want to look like that. Would just be so much. But homie, Darth Vader,
That's a
bro,
fly
like a
answer.
great Darth Vader suit, that like actual height of Darth Vader.
It's so worth the money too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get a
right?
Darth Vader suit, you could literally pull up to anything in that.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Like, oh shit, Darth Vader.
Like actually breathe like him, loud.
That shit sounds gas.
I'll get like one of the lightsabers.
I would choose Bane.
Yo,
do you have
so
a red
perfect
one?
money.
I would choose Bane.
Bane?
Yeah,
That's a sick costume.
because he says something about like the breathing and like Bane, like at least the Dark Knight Rises Bane. A lot of people didn't like it. I actually liked it. That costume was fucking sick, and I would love to have that.
That Bane was a little bit smaller, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna be like, bro, that's gonna be like Thanos.
Because
He's
yeah,
gonna be fucking, like-
because the real like Bane in like the comics is like he's gigantic.
No, he's gigantic. Yeah, he fucking snapped Batman in half practically.
Yeah.
If he wanted to.
He did, I think, right?
Something like
broke
that,
his
yeah.
back.
In the movie,
Broke
yeah,
the
he like
back.
took him over his knee and like yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Holy
Sick.
shit.
I have an
Oh,
answer, but
great.
I don't think you guys would know the character, so I'm gonna say my other one. I would choose Bruce Campbell from the Evil Dead series, Ash Williams.
Oh, Ezra's the
It's
evil
fire. Had the chainsaw hand, bro. Have he had the boomstick. He had like a shotgun holster and stuff.
You know, you said the chainsaw hand. This is like really off topic. Remember, like 2-3 years ago, there was like that whole thing going around where Jake Paul apparently got a vlog camera, like surgically put into his arm.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like photo, like CGI, but it was. I thought that was pretty cool.
And right before that, that started with
Sounds wild.
One
who's
of the-
that rapper? He
I
got the
forgot-
auto tune.
Yeah, I forgot who
Oh.
his name, but he got the auto tune. Yeah,
I think that was fake.
It was all fake. Yeah, it's impossible.
that would be fucking.
I feel like that would destroy your body.
That would. Cause yeah. Oh man.
Imagine they got a vlog camera, surgically.
It feels so
installed.
chunky and shit. Like it'd be like a big rectangle. And
Bro, no, bro. They like the way they made it seem. They like cut it into his arm and like put it in and like. But like, I feel like your hand wouldn't work anymore because you need those veins to like. And
You
the
just need
muscles and
everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
That would just disrupt your body. You can't do that.
I'm good off that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
It was pretty cool though. I'll give it to him. That was a good.
No, it was a cool idea. He caught some eyes.
Yo, I have an idea.
What's up?
You can get like instead of that, you get a fork in your wrist when you're eating. Just pop it out like Wolverine. Just go like that.
Yo, I would love to have like Wolverine's claws, man.
Oh,
that sounds like if I could have any weapon, that would be it.
I want to switch my answer to the last question. To probably Wolverine. He has a sick
I'm
costume.
gonna have to switch my answer also now.
This is Wolverine.
Well, like which
Wolverine
Wolverine?
on screen. Which Wolverine?
Yeah, there's so many Wolverines or variations.
Well,
Honestly, I like Old Man Logan the best.
Old Man
Okay.
Logan. He's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Like all of them are fucking sick, but I feel like Old Man Logan is like a perfect
Do you
depiction.
Do you guys know what Old Man Logan did in that universe? That was like the most nuts shit. You know that? I think you know.
I've read them all. I watched the movie.
Do you?
No.
You know the character Mysterio from the new Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
In the comics, there was like a universe where Mysterio was used to make Wolverine believe like a whole like room full of all the mutants and the X-Men and Avengers were like villains, and he literally just slashed them all and killed them all in a wild death battle. And then at the end of his thing, they were all dead, no
Wow.
survivors, and Wolverine killed all the heroes in the world basically. The rest, the villains just took over. They just took over America, and the rest is
The
Nazi.
world.
I think the
Wow.
Nazis took over the rest.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
It's like Wolverine, why? He's too powerful.
Hell yeah.
All right. This
All the
is
time.
Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger. That's it.
Jason Voorhees.
All it said. I mean, would you rather fight? That's what I'm gonna.
Oh, let's do both. But for that one, I would say. What would you say? I'd probably. Freddy probably.
We're gonna die either way.
Yeah.
No, I
it's
mean-
pretty-
I'll give it to. I'd rather fight Jason.
Yeah, he'll make my death, nice and quick.
I feel like fighting him too wouldn't be as scary, as opposed to like in your nightmares. You see him like do some cynical shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Fuck that.
Like, you have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen in a dream.
Did
At
you
least at least I know the world, you know.
He did some wild shit in the old movies.
Yeah, man.
There was a kill where he took some guy into like an old NES system, like the gaming one, and he killed him in the game.
Yeah,
An 8-bit.
bro. It's like like he traps you in your dream. Like, holy shit, man.
You see the bed one too? Like he put teeth on a bed and
Oh,
just
yeah,
ate
yeah.
the person that was sleeping in it. Spit off blood all the way to the scene.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'd rather just.
I'll take the guy who's just really, really animalistically strong and giant. And
Yeah.
has a machete.
Because you can get a gun and just keep getting.
At least
distance.
if I run, eventually I'll find somebody who can kill him.
Or, just let him kill you, make it quick.
The thing with Jason though is he's pretty slow, depending on the movie. He doesn't really sprint, but he can like kind of phase. Like he can turn around corners and shit. Like
No,
he's kind
you're
of
right.
diabolical, like Michael Myers in a sense.
No, you're absolutely right. Just like not there and there.
There was an old game that came out on PS4, and he had like this phase walk.
remember we
He
played
literally- Yeah, that was fun, right?
No,
Got
yeah.
sued.
I made you play it once.
No, yeah.
It's a
The
little
phase,
game.
yeah, you can like teleport in that game, right?
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah,
I feel like
so-
that's canon. I feel like you can teleport.
Okay.
But like, I don't really. He just drowned in a lake. Like, it's not like he. Was he evil incarnate? Or was that just Michael Myers? I keep forgetting.
I know Michael Myers was supposed to be an evil incarnate, but I don't know about Jason.
Probably not.
I don't know. I know there was a whole thing with his mother or some shit, but
Yeah, his
I don't
mother
know.
did some shit.
Maybe there's like an answer to who his dad is or some shit. Maybe it was.
I didn't even think of his dad. That was never talked about.
Yeah, exactly. But I wonder what I never looked into what made Michael Myers devil incarnate as much as I love Michael Myers. I never looked into that.
Me either. I never really cared for the Halloween series until the new movie came out.
I think you're right. Like the new everything after the first, even the second one that they made, there was the first ever original Halloween movie in like 70 something, bro. The very one after that was garbage.
You didn't like that one?
I wasn't garbage.
It was
but
like, yeah, it's like
you could tell they exactly.
it's
bro.
what we said before. It's like I'd watch it, but like I'd probably
Yeah.
wouldn't watch it again.
I'd watch. No, yeah, I'd watch it. Like if it's on, yeah, sure. But like compared to the first one was great. You know what I love about the movie Halloween, the original, is that like you compare that to anything nowadays, bro. It's just like because nowadays everything has like all like CGI, this and that, scary spirits
can tell,
coming
too.
at you, like
It's
blood
like-
coming off the bro. That was just straight like a guy in a guy killing people going around, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Just
There's so much like Tessa's simplicity was like it seems so natural.
That's what I was
opposed to,
meaning. Like, yeah, it's just so natural. There was no CGI effect, this or that.
You know, a movie was crazy. I don't really think it's like a horror movie, but the Texas Chainsaw
Texas
Texas
Chainsaw Massacre.
Those were good.
That's
They
Leatherface.
Didn't they make a lot of they milked those movies and shit like.
But I think maybe Texas Chainsaw was probably the least to get milked.
Really?
I think so.
Because I
think
remember
got
just
two
hearing
movies.
mad variations of the
No,
movies.
you know what movies did get milked? The Jeepers Creepers movies.
How many?
Honestly, I never even saw those.
You never seen them? There's like 4
I've
or
heard so
5
many
of
things
them.
about them.
The
mean-
first few are alright. It's basically like this fucking like man bat thing that like comes out and there's
Man.
yeah. I don't really.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah. It's,
I don't really know exactly what it is, but it's like a demon type shit. It only comes out like once every 25 years.
I remember seeing that like they were in the car and shit. Like
And he like rips the hood. Yeah,
Damn.
it's crazy.
the
That's just the kind of shit you don't stand a chance against, bro. Like, yeah, I'm picturing it in my head. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's that kind of shit.
I was gonna say with Leatherface.
Leatherface?
I was gonna say something with him. Oh, he no, it was he. You said Jeepers Creepers had like the most milked. I was gonna say you're wrong. It was Jason probably. 'Cause he had like so many like he had like 13 movies.
You can
probably.
probably make an argument
Yeah.
for Chucky too, honestly, because they have so many Chucky movies and they have a new
Jake-
show.
Oh, you know what? Chucky might have overthrown Jason now because he had that. They had 3 movies come out like in the past 5 years.
And they have that show. They have a show coming
Yeah,
out.
the show.
later or
Mark
something.
Hamill's Chucky, right?
I think so.
That's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, it's not really a movie, but it's a show that's actually like pretty good for. I mean, it's kind of horror. American Horror Story.
I like that show. That's
Yeah,
a
it's
great
good.
show.
I never got into it enough, but I thought it was a very well executed
I
show.
watched the first 3 seasons,
What?
and
It was the Murder House.
Murder House, Asylum, and then the one about like the witchcraft.
Yeah, the Witchcraft I think was my least favorite, but it was still good.
It was pretty good.
You have to see the Freak Show.
I didn't watch that one yet.
That one's so good.
I'm
That's
getting
my favorite one probably.
My favorite so far is probably Murder House, honestly.
You like Freak Show a lot. It's like I think Freak Show they try to blend all 3 into one, and they did it a lot good. Like it's amazing. One of those seasons they blended everything. But there was another show when we were kids. I don't know if you guys ever watched it. Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, the books. Everyone knows the books.
Oh,
Oh
Goosebumps,
my
yeah.
god.
The movies, yeah, I know they had movies for it, but
The Jack Black movie.
Jack Black movie was pretty hot garbage. I was
It's
straight
so-
Dookie Besora, but there was an old movie with. They used to be on Cartoon Network.
yes,
I feel like you guys remember it was
The
the,
show,
mask.
yeah.
I
No,
know
it was
what
the
you're
movie.
talking
You put the mask on and you just be fucking stuck with it.
about. I know
It's
what
like-
you're talking about.
that was so good back
Bro,
then.
The books were great.
My favorite Goosebumps book was the doll. The one with the doll.
Oh, Slappy.
Slappy.
I like
yeah.
Slappy.
Which one was my fucking favorite? I
That
can't
one was
remember.
Return of the Dummy.
Return. Yeah, bro, that one was fucking
That was
crazy.
a great
I'm drawing a
one. I had the
blank
book
on the
collection and I
So
had him
I
in
have-
the coffin.
I have all of them, yeah.
I used to not want to look at it because it'd just be him as the cover and I'd be like, fucking Slappy.
Bro, I have like literally just about every Goosebumps book. Me and my sister used to collect them. We used to.
I got rid of them all.
I love them, bro.
R.L. Stein's a great Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur. The great Arthur, yeah.
Arthur Morgan.
You were gonna say something, Sean?
This just says The Exorcist of The Shining. So, would
I
you
know.
rather have to be in the room while the while
Switch my answer.
that
already.
girl is getting exercised, or you got to try to escape that shining house?
Well, how is she getting exercise? Is
You
she,
can't
like, on
escape
the
the Shining
treadmill?
House,
Is she,
right?
like,
You got to
lifting
find a way. I mean, they
They
got
should-
away on the Bobcat, but that's just because the guy pulled up and got
I
killed
know you
on, and they
guys-
took his.
I know you guys heard that joke, David.
Wait,
Say
what?
it, all right, Dom.
I said, how is she getting exercise? Is she like on a treadmill? Is she like lifting?
See, Dom, why do you like? All right, thanks. Have
I'm
you
gonna
answered the question? Dom?
Exorcise her.
Probably The Exorcist.
I might do the same thing because you have like I think there was minimal risk in that.
Yeah.
He probably just spit on you or like in Scary Movie piss on
See,
you or shit.
I want to say I could take that guy, but he's got the ghosts on his side. So, did you guys see The Shining?
Yeah, but did he have ghosts?
Well, you think didn't the spirit let him out of the freezer?
Oh, you're right.
So you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
that house was haunted.
mhm.
Red room.
and then
Like
like,
no
and
play.
you remember how like when everybody was like, at least his wife, and I remember, I mean, the guy that remember the chef that pulled up, the black guy
Yes.
on the Bobcat,
Yeah.
and then he just murked him as soon as he came in with the axe.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he didn't really see much, but long story short, I remember like his wife just started like seeing shit everywhere. So those ghosts will fuck with you.
Didn't they go into the maze after that? The black cat.
Nah, then the kid ran in the maze,
Oh yeah.
and then he somehow then that's when his dad froze.
Oh yeah, he froze.
And then you
Nicholas
Nicholas back
Seacycle.
there now. Yeah.
I love those movies, honestly, but I'd probably go with The Exorcist too.
Yeah, I feel like it'd just be cooler, honestly.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Actually, no, I'm going to that Shining house. Yeah.
I mean, you could probably beat him.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think he's got an axe and he was already limping most of the time. I think I could take him, but bro, he's got the ghost on his side, man. I don't know what those guys are throwing at me, man.
I mean, if you know his like thing, if you know you're gonna say, "Hey, here's Johnny," you just stab him in the door.
You
As soon
are
as he
right.
does that.
You are right.
It's like,
Do we get to
you're
go?
shot.
Do we get to go in the Shining house like equipped with weapons?
No.
No,
Okay,
You're
so
beat.
you could find
You
it
gotta
though.
use
Whatever's in there is yours to take.
Use like
How
a
about that?
fire
Yeah.
stick, like for like the.
you know what?
fireplace.
You know what?
Or it was a giant hotel actually.
I'm going to
A
the
massive
Was it a
hotel.
hotel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It was
go.
a massive hotel. Remember, that's what they were. I'm sorry to cut you off, Dom. It was the idea was they were being like the caretaker because it was in like in Colorado, like in the mountains, and obviously people don't stay there when there's like a shitload of snow and shit. It's closed for most of the winter,
Yeah.
so they would take care of it for like 4 months.
I'm gonna go with the Shining house because I'll just fucking murk him, honestly.
How about this? You get to go in.
You're just gonna fucking murder.
Now, if you are still in there after a day and a half, you can choose a friend that will pull up.
Done.
Okay.
I'll
Would you
stay in there
choose?
for a day and a half, and I'll call up Sean, and I'll be like, Sean,
I'll help you out
Fucking-
next week for your challenge.
and I'll be like, Sean, you fucking.
That's a good one.
I'll be like, Sean, go in my room, grab every knife and
no,
fucking sword.
it's only me. It's only me.
You can't grab my swords. I'm like,
Dom, those are real swords.
I know, but still, you just fucking give him a whack. I got a machete in my room.
At
I
that
think
point,
that
I'd bring
needs to
so
go
many
for
other things
Nicholson.
down.
He's an axe. Axe is all.
No, and Dom, I can promise you, with this giant, massive hotel, we'll find. If you can find an axe, I think we can find something else.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
they probably still have axes and extra axes.
Yeah,
or
come on,
maybe
man,
even a
yeah.
gun. They have to have a strap at a hotel.
Yeah, come on, man.
have a strap at the.
Yeah, they have to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, so where would you go? Shining House.
Shining house.
All right.
Exorcist.
All right,
Because
hang
obviously
on. Wait,
ghosts.
hang on. Now, since we gave a variation, I gave you that leeway for the day and a half thing with the Shining House. It's got to be something for the Exorcist house. So, how about this? For the Exorcist house. Now, because remember how it took like multiple days? So let's say if it takes more than, you got to stay there for 3 days, 4 days. You got to witness all of it, this and that. Let's say it
That's
takes that long.
different, though. 4
No,
days.
no,
now?
no. But if it's no, if you go for 3 days, you don't have to go anymore because it took a while.
Do I have to stay there all day?
No, you can leave.
So I can just go there for like an hour,
You got to sit there in the room and shit.
just chill with her, or like watch the priest do it.
Yeah, you got to be in there
Oh,
while
only
they're,
for like the ceremonies.
while they're doing it. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be okay.
Ceremonies, man.
Yeah, it's exercise.
Ceremony.
Yo, bro, they say it's. You remember from the Conjuring movie, the guy Ed Warren said it's very, very dangerous for anybody in the room when they're
Yeah.
performing an exorcism.
Because you're supposed to always stay together, and if you leave the circle, then you're vulnerable to spirits. It's like you're protected.
Well, if you don't remember, going back to American Horror Story in season 2 Asylum, when they're exorcising the demon out of that little kid.
I forgot. It's been a while.
Okay, so remember when they have the priest in the wheelchair come to do the exorcism on
Yeah.
that kid, and then the demon. I'm gonna spoil it for anybody who hasn't watched it. The demon goes into the nun. The nun who was like mad, innocent, pure, like
Wait, what
Didn't
movie
the
is
kid
this? I'm
die
so
from
sorry.
falling or something?
the nun died.
She fell?
She fell off the 3rd floor.
Yeah, she fell on the balcony. Didn't someone push her?
The priest,
Yeah.
the Monsignor. Yeah,
Wow. Damn it, Monsignor.
he had
Just
to.
looking
That.
at-
I know it's the movie.
He was playing Happy Wheels in his wheelchair.
But yeah, I think that will conclude our Halloween special.
Absolutely, because like usual, I have to use the bathroom.
Sean and his
And I gotta
baby,
take some Mucinex.
Sean and his baby bladder. What are you gonna do?
Go fuck yourself.
We'll see you guys next week. Next week I'm having a special guest. Stay tuned.
Happy Halloween!